What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Two Raw TV Uncut, man. Hey, we back with another Raw live video, and it's a late night live. I ain't did one of these in a minute now. So look here, man. I did a live earlier this morning. I be doing my coffee conversations. Now I want to have a live tonight or whatever for the people who can't catch me during the daytime. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about whatever tonight. So this live right here, like I say, I ain't did one of these in a minute. Look at E. E! Hey, I been asleep all day, man. Like, when I get my days off, I be knocked out asleep, like, for real. You feel me? So this a late night live right here. B-Ham, what up, bro? This a late night live right here. This for the people who can't catch me during the daytime or whatever. You say, man, me too. Man, me too what? What's up, man? What's up? I'm glad you got some rest. Hey, for real, I'm glad I got some rest too. Hey, look, I'm glad you said that. Every time y'all comment, right? As soon as I read the comment, my mind goes somewhere else, like, for real. Like, I'm glad I got some rest. But, like, it made me think of times where you be like, well, you don't even be knowing you be needing to rest until you get it. Like, you feel me? You don't be knowing you need to rest until you actually get that rest that you actually need. You feel me? So yeah, man, like I'm glad I got that rest too, because I really needed it. And I'm gonna need it the next time I get some rest. I'm gonna need it the next time. You feel me? I'm gonna open up this panel right here though. Hold on, let me go on and twirl this thing up real quick. I want to talk about a topic tonight though. I ain't gonna lie, I went and got me a drink from the bar. I woke up about 2 hours ago, and I went and got me a drink called a Pimp C. You feel me? I went and got me a drink from the little daiquiri lounge, and I'm feeling kind of good right now. Even though tomorrow, like, I'll be back on that road. You know what I'm saying? Well, I want to talk about like how easy it is to like lose feelings for people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how easy is it for you to lose feelings for somebody? And like with me, it's kind of hard, bro. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. Even with people that I know I shouldn't be having feelings for. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the Tubi movie. Man, look here, you gonna be the face of Tubi. Let me open up this link real quick. Let me drop the link. Say I was doing studio work. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to drop this link in the chat real quick. I'm gonna go and open this panel up. Like I said I was. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm feeling kind of good right now. Man back there asleep. Man on the bed, knocked out. Let's not get too loud and wake him up. Who we got coming up? I should have already knew. You gonna E, you gonna be my co-host around here.
You already know I'm here, bro. I ain't over there. I'm here. I'm already here. How you do? You feel better?
Huh?
You feel better?
Yeah, I feel good.
I was saying in the comment down in the chat that if you don't slow down and get some rest, your body will shut down and make you get some rest.
Yeah, it will.
And you need that rest. You on the road, you driving, bro. So I'm glad you take the time and get you some rest there. That's good.
Yeah, that's just like that one time when I had I thought I passed out at the barbershop when I thought I fell out at the barbershop.
Uh
I
huh.
think my ass just went to sleep and I was tired. Like I was rolling and doing all that crazy extra driving and junk like that. I just drove like 14 hours, like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So I don't think I passed out on no crazy drive. I think I just fell asleep like for real.
Yeah.
And like you say, your body will shut down on you, but like, hey, it's time to go to sleep.
Yep. It'll do it every time if you don't do it.
Yep.
And so your question was, um, what was your question?
Like how easy it is for people to like lose feelings for people that you care about and stuff like that.
Right. So I was saying it depends on what they did.
Yeah.
So some things is just unforgivable. But some things that you feel like it could have been a conversation or you weren't ready or it didn't have to be like this. You would be stuck in limbo, especially if you wasn't ready to let go. you know
Right,
but
right.
if if you had to walk out the door because that person mistreated you, lying, cheating, and stealing, some of that you can't be like, once it's over you be like, ooh, I'm glad I got out of that. But some relationship, like for instance my last relationship, I didn't necessarily want to end it, but he cheated and had a baby on me. So for me, it wasn't no going back to that, because you did too much. Plus, it was other things that was done and said, and there wasn't no going back from that. Now, I also have an ex that was the only man that proposed to me. I always think about him and wonder how my life would have been. That was a different situation. So, like I said, I see it depends on how that relationship ended and what it did. Some shit you can't come back from, but if you feel like it coulda, woulda, shoulda, maybe you feel that way. But I
Yeah,
get what you're saying.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like today, I woke up right, and I was
Uh-huh.
just like, every time I come back to the city where I live in, right,
Uh-huh.
I just be like, and like it's like the truck stop where I park at. When I go get my hotel room or whatever, like I ain't been getting no hotel room because I be like, man, I ain't trying to spend no money like that. You feel me?
Right.
It just be like, I camp out and chill in my truck because I ain't got no problem with truck driving. That's what I do for a living.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And I can save some money doing this shit. But
Right.
it's like I be like 4 5 minutes. I'm like 4 or 5 minutes away from what like my house where I was staying at. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and I be
Hey
sitting back.
TMC. How you doing? Thank you for joining.
What up? What up? I be sitting back sometime and I be like, I woke up today and like I ain't did this in a minute. Like I ain't shot my shot. I wouldn't
Right.
even call this shooting my shot. I just text my ex-wife and I was just like how you lose feelings for your husband like that? Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just be like sometimes I get in my feelings about it because like you say, like I was on the receiving end of like we can work this out. Like this ain't nothing that big, but like I don't know. Sometimes I just get in that feeling that mode. Sometimes I just be like, God damn. But it seems like the
Yeah.
more that the person that walked out of the marriage or whatever,
Uh-huh.
for whatever reasons they wanted to leave for, it's like the more you stay away and fight your feelings, because like you can't deny your feelings for somebody. Like you feel me?
Right.
So the more that you fight your feelings, the more I lose feelings for real. So it's just like it don't bother me no more like it used to. But like
Right.
I still got those unanswered questions on like how the hell and why the hell, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? So it can get confusing sometimes.
Yeah. I got two things to say. One of them I forget. Hopefully it'll come back up when I'm talking.
Yeah.
But I have trust issues when it comes to that. Because we can feel that way and feel like, I'm in a better place, a better space. Let me call and see if I can rekindle something. But see, at that point, I don't trust the other person feelings and perspective. We can feel
Right.
that way, but how do the other person really feel? And if they do say yes, what are their motives? You know what I'm saying? Because I would generally, like you and I, we would genuinely go back and give it our all, the love and all of this. But what is the other person? Um, what are their mind? Are they really into it? Or are they going to take advantage because we're good people?
Right. Right.
So me, I choose to leave it alone, like I said, because I have trust issues. Do you really mean it? Do you really want to get back together? Or is this going to change for the better? Then you got to realize and wonder if that other person have changed, are they growing? So if you get back together, you will be okay. I just question the other person motive. I
Mm-hmm.
can go in and wholeheartedly meaning everything I say, but will the other person feel the same way and give me 100% like I'm giving 100%?
And that's why I say like the more that other person fight their feelings and shit like that, and like you over there fighting it, but while you over there fighting your feelings, I'm over here losing feelings for you for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, and it goes to show on the, like what you say, like the other person's intentions or whatever.
Right.
Like like in my situation, I'm gonna speak on it. Like I feel like you fighting all your feelings because of like really because your mama, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I really feel like if your mama wasn't there with you, tight John, like we'd have been reconciled and been able to work this shit out. It wouldn't have gotten this far, like for real.
Yeah, but in that situation, it was more than one person, that you have to
That's
consider.
and that's the hardest part right now.
Right.
That's the hardest
So
part.
I don't think
More
it
than one.
would be like you wanted to. You want everything to be good and sweet, but it would be between you and your ex-wife,
But
but
me,
you gotta.
a mama gonna be a problem,
Right.
and that's the big issue right now.
Right. So you got to know your deal breakers. So when
And
you know what your deal breakers are, then you can help yourself to keep a strong mind and to figure out what you want and figure out who you are and what you take that time out, cuz it's some deal breakers is lying, cheating and stealing from me. I don't care if it's $1 because if you ask me, I'm going to give it to you. You don't have to take anything from me. And as far as cheating, it's a conversation. If our relationship, is over, just it's a conversation. Our relationship ran its course. It ain't got nothing to do with me or you. I just feel like we grown apart. And you just gotta accept that and not be like, oh no, you just gotta respect that man or that woman that gonna be honest with you and say that instead of going out cheating, doing all of this, creating all this mayhem when the shit break, hit the fan. Just tell me you don't want to be in a relationship no more, and it's okay. We may be better off friends or something. So I would rather people be honest. So that's the line and then the cheating, lying, cheating, stealing. Yeah, just don't. That's a deal breaker. You could just be honest. I'm at the age to just be honest. Even if we're gonna be friends, if we're gonna be fuck buddies, if whatever it is, just be honest.
yeah, them facts. Mr.
Mr.
Pick,
Picklefoot, hey,
Carla, what up too? I see Carla come in.
Mr. Picklefoot, we being turkeys. That's what we doing. He
Uh,
said, "What in the world
uh,
y'all turkeys doing
Jive
up? Being turkeys,
Nah,
Mister Pickerfoot."
he called us jive turkeys, man. Hey, what y'all jive turkeys doing up?
Oh, jive turkeys. Being a jive turkey. Being a jive turkey, Mister Pickerfoot.
Man, we over here vibing in our turkey world, man. Chris, what up, Chris? I see Tom coming in.
Oh, hey, hey, that's my twin. Hey.
Wait, what? The question is, what y'all doing up? What y'all got going on, man? I did this live, not even expecting everybody to get up and come over here. Like everybody, y'all up.
Yeah,
See y'all up,
tell
man.
them the topic again so they can know what we're talking about.
We talking about like how easy it is for people to lose feelings for people that they once cared about, like for real.
Right. And Mr. Pickerfoot, I had said that it depends on what the person did to split up the relationship. And you got to know your deal breakers to even know if you should go back and entertain it or if you should just forget it. Yeah. And I said again, it depends on what happened, depending on what you did, you know. And then, if it's something bad, we not getting together or, maybe we can rekindle or whatever. But it's almost like it's the reason why you separated from that person. And you got to think about that. It's the reason why you left. If you could tolerate it, you could have stayed, you know.
Right.
But if you gotta figure it's time to go, it's ended and all of this, then you just gotta thank the Lord for getting us out of something, that could have been something else, and we can move on. Just be honest about it.
And then we gotta watch out for like ignoring the red flags that be there. Like my biggest thing that I ignored on the red flag was when I got with my ex-wife before we was married, right? Like I remember her telling me some things like, cause when she was telling me that her mama lived with her, I started asking those questions like how did other relationships go with like your mama being there? Cause like I know it was a problem. It was a problem with me. Like I ain't never lived like that before. Like, and I always want my woman to be like, when we in the house together, I want it to just be us. Like, we got our own time in here. Like that's what every man should want. You feel me? But
Right,
like when I asked those questions and when it came back and said like this was the biggest red flag I ignored. When that woman told me that like oh, if anybody ever come around and they don't like my mom, they can kick rocks.
right,
I ignored that shit so bad because I'm like, man, I'm in love with this woman. She love me. Like, we over here doing this. You know what I'm saying? I just ignored that, especially after what I went through in my past.
right,
Sometimes our past will have us ignoring the red flags. That's in the future. That's going to eventually lead us to the same thing that we went through in our past, which is the heartbreak. Every
right,
the one thing that every relationship share, especially when you love somebody for real, it can be totally different circumstances that y'all go through that cause y'all to break apart. But the one thing that always is similar is the heartbreak.
yep. Mr. Picklefoot. See, that's a tongue twister for me, Mr. Picklefoot. He said it depends on the severity of what happened. Some relationships are worth keeping, while others should just let them go. Um, Gotta think down the line if it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, Mr. Picklefoot, that's what I said.
That's
It
fair.
depends on why the relationship ended.
Brian said, break.
Let's
What he
see.
said, breaking up was tough for me. I got cheated because she cheated on me with my cousin and had a baby by him. Oh my God.
I got cheated because she cheated on me. What was he saying? Breaking is tough for
Breaking
me.
up.
I
I'm
got
breaking up is tough for me. Like I got cheated on. She cheated on his girl. Cheated on him with his cousin and had a baby by him.
jeez.
That's wild. Like hey, Brian, I gotta ask this question. Are they still together?
Wow,
Are they
Brian.
still together raising the baby? Did they get married after that? Like what like I want to know like Joe now on that one. Like
Yeah, this deep. Yes, they married. Damn.
Damn. Was it your first cousin, like one of your close cousins you grew up with? Cause that'll cause problems in the family right there, boy.
Yep.
That'll have you not want to go to Thanksgiving, Christmas, like none of that auntie house, like especially if it's his mama, like your auntie type, that break all kind of bonds,
And you
like
gotta see every Brian, you gotta see that every time you go around your family, man. Look at her.
taking family pictures in that
So
back kind of
Brian,
wish
how long was y'all together?
yeah, that too.
Yeah, before, all of this happened. How long was you with her?
That's crazy. Hey, Mr. Picklefoot
Mr.
stupid.
Picklefoot.
He
Look
crazy.
at Mr. Picklefoot.
He crazy. Hey, Picklefoot, you shout out, bro.
Right, but he ain't lying though.
You get some membranes out of our cousin for some shit like that. For real. For real. Like, we'll be fighting. That's one of them times we're like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, then y'all got married. Hey, did they send you an invite? He said from 2009 to 2014. That's how long y'all dated. 5 years. Damn. So, did they send you an invite to the wedding, bro? And how was their reaction to you finding out? Was they like, man, bro, just like it is what it is, or like what, bro? Like you would have to see me though. Call us, say, Mr. Picklefoot, we be looking for you to show out. I want to know more about Brian, what he had, but I'm not worried about it anymore. Damn. Just imagine you telling your cousin about how excited you are about that person and he plotting the entire time. Facts. You say I got my fiance with me. I understand all that though, bro, but like, man, look here. I understand all that what you and Carla got going on. Where you got your fiance with you on this internet, that your ex is laying with your cousin right now. They finna get ready to get their kid up in the morning and go to school and everything. Like they been living life without you. Like that shit gotta hurt, bro. I ain't went through no heartbreak like that before. You there, E? He probably got a phone call. I ain't went through no heartbreak like that before though, man.
You hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay. I'm wondering, since y'all was together that long, how long was she having googly eyes for your cousin? Because it wasn't just no quick move on to you to him. She had to been liking and they had to been doing inappropriate conversations,
Right.
looking, touching, something. They was very inappropriate for her
Especially
to
if you
just.
say I was young and dumb, 21-year-old person. That means y'all was young. She had that all that stuff he just said had to be going on while y'all was there. Like,
It had to be for her to just
that.
skip to the cousin and then marry him. That don't happen overnight.
And that ain't get back either. Like, she ain't get mad at you and go later with her. They got married. They had a baby and got married.
And you 20, if you was 21, you were old enough to realize what the hell was going on around you. Because we know if our mate is looking and dipping and doing all of this, you know what I'm saying? You can't pinpoint it exactly, but you be having feelings. And if I'm around my family and you keep on Googling at my motherfucking cousin, both of y'all gonna get knocked the fuck out. Cause both of y'all inappropriate. You know I'm with her, and you know that's my cousin.
And that was gonna be
And,
the last time you ever
yeah,
had
and
around
actually I'm gonna have to leave your ass right here cause I don't know
girl.
what the fuck y'all got
You
going
ain't coming
on.
around my people no more. I ain't give you this opportunity. We done. I'm gonna take you away from this event right here. And we gonna end that job right there. Man, you better be looking at my cousin. That's embarrassing in front of the family. Because if
Right.
you
And
can see it,
again,
everybody else can see it too.
yeah. And she was a certain type of woman to just go marry your cousin.
He say, what he say right here?
She been abusive with me.
I don't know. I wish I knew, but he told me about what happened. Your cousin told you, so she ain't even tell you.
Damn.
That's fucked up, bro.
And your cousin went for it too.
Your cousin
So
shot
after he told me the story, I would have been nigga. You getting it too. Both y'all can get it.
for real. Cause your cousin should have knew not to cross boundaries right there at that time, man.
Yeah, he should have shot her down and then told you, man, she on some foul stuff.
His
This what she
loyalty should
tried
have
to do.
his loyalty wasn't to you right there, bro.
Yeah, what was the purpose of telling him if he was still gonna do what he gonna do?
She beat you down. God dang, bro. Like,
That's what
so
I'm trying to get to. What you say?
do she do the same with your cousin? Like, have your cousin never came to you complaining about her?
What that means? She been abusive to him. You was with somebody that long and they was abusive, then they went off and married your cousin.
Yeah, like
Come on, Brian. That wasn't right. I'm sorry you went through that. But we older now. We know better. 74 coming
she
through.
had she had a sex tape with this mother effer.
Wow, Brian. Said ain't so.
Damn, I'm here for it. 24 A2 Raw and chat at work listening in. Appreciate you coming through 74.
Yeah, and see, a lot of see when a female is abusive, a lot of people don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? When it happens every day, it don't be the men. Them women be abusing people too. And then at 21, you really don't know, especially if you was raised not to put your hand on women. Then that's not what you gonna do. I just hate you stayed in it that long, getting abused physically, verbally, emotionally, all of that, because that's what they did to you.
That's wow. That's crazy work, bro.
That is.
Picklefoot said I wouldn't even allow him to vent about her. That relationship done. Facts,
I'm
bro.
telling you, that's what I said, Mr. Picklefoot. When he told her, it would have both of them can get it. Cause you being slick too. You entertained it. And you came and told me, and you still got with her and you still married her. So he might as well not say nothing if he was gonna do it
And
anyway.
had a baby by her. Like,
Man, look at her.
and he
Let me
say,
get that
"Hey,
down.
boy, look here. I moved on, but she's going to hell." What? Why you say that, bro? I don't know about that, bro. Like, why you feel like she gonna go to hell?
Yeah. Y'all wasn't married. That was just your girlfriend.
Yeah, that was just your girl. And
Yeah, she.
like, I ain't gonna lie, like for real, it hurt like a mud. But where is it in the rule books that say that just because me and you break up, that you can't go date my cousin or like a family member?
Yeah,
Like,
that's just, you know what? It's no rule book.
it's
That's
no
just
rule
street
book.
code. That's street code.
It's street code, but it's just like, but you do feel like, man, all these people out here, but it's just like, I don't know, it'd be different strokes for different folks, but like, it's something that I wouldn't do. Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
want
what
it
I'm.
done to me, but it's really no rule book out there that say that like, hey,
It's not, but too raw. If you really love and care for your friend or your family, it's certain things you're not gonna do that's gonna hurt them.
right,
And if
right,
I
right.
was with my cousin for with my man for 3, 4, 5 years, and then my cousin waiting a turn and waiting for her turn, and while I'm still dating him, she's shooting her shot, and y'all got googly eyes for each other at the Thanksgiving motherfucking dinner. Y'all got me fucked up.
He said,
That's just too
I
much.
don't give a f about that ugly HO that 703.
Yeah, he said something else because she a mighty HO. Yeah, well, when did you figure it out? When you was with her or after? Because it sounded like she was a mighty hoe when she was with you, doing
Fact.
all of that. And if she was looking at your cousin, ain't nobody else who she was doing and what she was looking at.
See, in that situation right there, that's one of them situations where I look at it and be like, I'll look at that and be like, man, she did that with me, so I mean, she gonna do the same with him. Like, even if it is down the road or whatever, it's just like you just walk. You can walk away from that. If somebody go, if my ex go get with my cousin right now, yeah, it's gonna hurt because I'm gonna look at both of y'all like, damn, damn, that relationship between me and her dead. But now you done came over here and killed the whole family relationship type shit. Cause now my cousin over here messing with you. His mama used to be my favorite auntie. Like, nah, I ain't going over there. Like, there's all kind of stuff going on right now. So, in that situation, I look at that joint like, man, I feel like that I'll be blessed in that situation. Like I look at it like good. Hey, I'm glad it happened like that because like y'all go do whatever because karma gonna come back around eventually. Like karma don't got a date or a time on it. But when karma come around, like everybody got to deal with their karma. Like I don't care what it is. Like
Brian
you gonna deal with it. Going, bro.
Right. Brian said the chick was older than him, and he was out to college. I don't give a damn how old or young. Wrong is wrong. And if she wanted to be with your cousin and end it, she could have been honest. Say, look, um, this relationship is over, and I want to be with your cousin. But they snuck and they did inappropriate things, inappropriate conversation, inappropriate looks, and all being in. You don't do that. So I'm
Yeah.
sure you know that now, Brian, but that don't mean nothing whether she was older or younger. They know they was wrong. That's why they was sneaking. And he came to tell you and still did it. Because if you're not ashamed and you can do things out in the open, why sneak and do it?
Like Chris just say, I'm not messing with nobody in my ex-girlfriend, family, or friend. That's toxicity 101. Nothing good will come from that.
That's what I'm saying. It's street
Exactly.
code. It ain't no law. That's just something you don't do. Plus,
Yeah.
I don't want nobody my friends and family done had. I don't want that. I don't want to deal with a nigga that got a woman on. I don't want to deal with that, let alone being in my
And
family.
it's too many people out here. Like it's too many people out here for real.
Yeah, you gonna choose my family or my
You want to
friend?
meet new people. You don't want to meet people that you already met and know through other people. Like for real.
No, and
Then
if it's a
you. One thing about your ex is like you be trying to get a far away from them. You don't be want to deal with them no more. Like you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just even when you bump into them places, you might speak to them, but it be that little thing on the inside where you be like, God damn, like why she here? Like you feel me? So
yep.
you be like, you don't want to be like tied up in that unless you trying to cause messy and being messy or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. And now that I'm thinking about it, I actually had that done to me. I did, and I don't like my auntie right to this day. I dated someone. It wasn't no end like we was together for a year or nothing. But I was dating this one guy, and I didn't know my auntie was having googly eyes. And for real, that was my uncle friend, and I wasn't allowed to date any of my uncle friends. So we was pretty much sneaking and liking each other, and calling ourselves boyfriend and girlfriend. It wasn't in the open, but we knew, and there was a couple of people that did know. And then come to find out, my auntie end up messing with him, married him, and had a baby by him. Goddamn, Brian. But it wasn't no 4, 5 years I was with nobody and that happened. It was a short time, and I was young, calling him my little boyfriend and stuff. But it was not allowed for me to be with him.
Yeah.
But no, right now they didn't got together. It was a horrible relationship. I think who said that, Mr. Picklefoot, that it's gonna be worse and just cause problems.
Nah,
Man,
Chris said that.
oh, okay, Chris. They were the biggest horror. She did her, he did him, and it was just a whole big old mess. It was. I think right now they're not even together.
Yeah, cause it like he said, nothing good gonna come from that.
Yep, nothing good.
And
And
what do
then
people
the
do in that
inappropriate stuff, when
relationship?
I did come around, you know, You being weird. Don't fucking look at me like that and do none of that, cause I'll bust you out right here in the open.
Yeah, for real, that's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. It happens, bro. And I forgot about that came up. But you was young and that was your girlfriend and everybody knew it. So they was just wrong for doing that.
And look, I'm gonna tell y'all about one thing that happened with me. Like I had a situation like that, but it wasn't my girl or nothing like that who was like talking to my people or nothing like that. So I had my uncle, right? My uncle, he passed away earlier this year. But I had a situation with my uncle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like this was my mama baby brother, like, you know what I'm saying? We was cool and everything. So my uncle, like, he had married this chick that was like way younger than him. She was my age, actually.
Right.
He married her, and like they had this family. They had we had to get together at his house on 4th of July. I
Right.
brought the kids over. Me, my baby mama was there. My mama was there. Like the family was all at his house basically. He
Right.
had just bought this big old barbecue grill where he pulled behind his truck and he was selling food. And he like, man, I'm a barbecue 4th of July, like to come pull up. So we all pull up over there. Like I pull up with my family, like my family there, they already there. So I'm like, we get out the car, whatever, like, and like 4th of July, y'all, I go all out on 4th of July. Like I go get the big boom and go up there and explode on some crate. I get the big boxes.
Right.
So I pull up, I got the boxes of fireworks. We unload my truck, get it all out the back. So like I'm just being myself, just chilling, right? I'm not even noticing what's going on. But like when we left the barbecue and went home that night,
Uh-huh.
my baby mama was like, "Oh yeah, Boosie." I can say his name. That's my uncle's name, Boosie. My uncle Boosie. They were like, Boosie. Was like Boosie wife was just like eyeing you down, this here and that, da 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 da. I'm
Uh-huh.
not even noticing that she look. I ain't paying her no attention. I'm just at the barbecue, having
Right.
fun with the kids and everybody. Like we shooting fireworks, eating good food, chilling, listening to
Right.
good music, party time, party, party, party. So I go to my mama house. And my mama seen it too. My mom was like, "Yeah, man, like that girl, like she was just like just staring you down and just all over." Like I'm like, damn, like I ain't even paying that shit no attention.
Yeah,
So
that's one thing about that. You men are y'all don't notice what women notice. You know, you be like, I ain't never tripping. No, she didn't. We'd be like, no, yes, she do. So your mama and Brandy seen that shit. Go ahead.
they saw it. They saw it. Saw it. Like
Yep.
I ain't even see it. But
We women, we know how other women move. We know.
I guess I guess my uncle saw it too though, cause like, but he never said nothing to me about it.
Right.
But me and my uncle, like, my lawn. So I had my crib or whatever, and he had his crib. So my lawnmower had stopped working. Well, my son ran over a big ass rock with the lawnmower and broke the blade on the lawnmower. So I
Right.
told my uncle, like, hey, man, I got to cut my grass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can borrow your lawnmower. And he was like, yeah, you can come get the lawnmower or whatever. So he was like, but he drove trucks too, but he was like, I'm on the load right now. He was like, just go by the house and grab it. So
Right.
I say, all right, I'll go over there before work and get the lawnmower. So I go over there before work. Like, he not there, she there, and I'm knocking on the door to let her know, like, hey, I'm finna go in the backyard and go in the shed and get the lawnmower.
Right.
So she come to the door, and she like, oh, he locked the lawn. He took the key with him. The shed locked. So I'm like, why the hell he locked the lawnmower and the damn thing? So I called my uncle. I'm like, oh, she said you took the key with you and the thing. Like, oh yeah, I did take it this here and that. Da, da, da. I was like, oh, but you just told me to come over and get it. I ain't like. I said, I'll just come get it when you get back. And then he was like, all right. So long story short, my uncle was ducking me with this lawn. He would not, instead of saying like, nah, you can't look, because I know you got a lawnmower, like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So he was just ducking me with this lawnmower, and I'm like, man, what's going on? What the problem is, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me use the lawnmower. I got to cut my grass or whatever. Like, but he was like, I don't want to say her name on here, but her name start with an S. I'm gonna just say S, the S lady.
Right.
So like the S lady, like he basically like came at me by his wife And I'm like, okay, I ain't got nothing. Like he stepped to me like on some like finna try to like I'm doing something or whatever. I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing going on with your wife, this and that. So we had a big falling out or whatever. And his wife, this lady ended up, the ex lady wrote me on Facebook, found me on his page, wrote me on Facebook,
At
and
that time?
she started telling me all this stuff that my uncle was saying about me. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, what? Now me and my uncle got smoked. Now it's up there with me and my uncle. So she was telling me all this stuff about him, and I ain't gonna lie, I was upset with her, with my uncle, so for saying the stuff he said about me. So I
Right.
was sitting there like listening to her conversations that she having about him, like talking bad about my uncle. And and y'all know I that's my uncle. I got love for him still, even though we got smoke right now.
Right.
So I'm sitting there like, man, like I'm laughing at the junk or whatever, but I'm sitting there, but in my head I'm sitting there like this dirty mug, I love him, like
Right.
she ain't right for my uncle over here telling me all this stuff that she telling me, right? So next thing you know, this lady started sending me. She started telling me like she want to mess with me, and she started
Oh
sending.
Lord.
She started sending me naked pictures of her.
Oh Lord.
Like this, my uncle wife. She sending me naked pictures. I done seen it all. The monkey, the
Oh
everything. Like
Lord.
she was a good looking chick too. Like you feel me? Like she was. I seen it all.
Right.
So I'm sitting here like, man, look here. I call my cousin. I'm like, cuz, wife over here, like, hey, and I'm telling him like, yeah, I got smoke with Uncle. I'm mad with this nigga right now, but I'm like, man, like I ain't finna, I wouldn't do no junk like that. But you know what? My cousin told me like, man, you remember when we was like younger? He was like, told us, he asked us, hey, if my woman busted open, would you hit it? We all like, nah, like nah. And my uncle, he always said like, I ain't gonna lie, boy. If y'all old lady busted open, I'm getting it.
Oh
He
no.
said that. Yeah, he felt like that.
Uh.
He stood on business when it came to that.
And he
So
don't
I'm
want
sitting there
nobody
like,
messing with his women. Come on,
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm telling my cousin, I'm like, cuz, like, man, this joint. I'm telling my cousin so I can have somebody that can vouch for me to say that if push come to shove that I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but my uncle found he went through her phone and saw that she was talking to me, sending me naked pictures of her,
God damn.
and you couldn't. I could not. It wasn't nothing that me or nobody could say that I ain't smashed my uncle wife to him. This man like swore me up and down. He wouldn't have called in the family. Look. I started getting random phone calls from family members like, boy, you know you dead wrong for that. You around there messing.
Dang.
You around there effing Boosie wife. I said, what? E. I'm talking about I didn't go to the Christmas parties, Thanksgiving. I spent Thanksgiving and Christmas alone. Or we went to my baby mama family house. Like I didn't go to my family house because of that.
Dang.
And the one time I did come out and man, look, I told my uncle so many times. My cousin, my favorite cousin, Aquavia, right? She called me and she was like, man, I just had to tell Uncle Boosie off. Like he talking about he finna be sitting in your backyard and wait for you to go to work and leave out the house and hit you upside the head with a bat. I was like, you
Oh
ain't finna do that to my
no.
cousin. I told her like, you ain't finna do my cousin like that. That's what she was saying. I'm like, man, he talking about doing what to me, like. And I'm telling this man like I did nothing with your wife, bro, like nothing. So the one time I did muscle up the star, like man, you know what? I'm finna go get some Auntie Nanny dressing on Thanksgiving. I'm going to the family house. I'm finna go eat good with my people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I pull up the Thanksgiving. He's sitting there with a whole new woman. You know what my uncle first thing he said to me?
What?
He walked up to me and dabbed me up. He said, "Man, it's all good, man. Like, I forgive you, man, for effing my wife, bro. Like, I
What
forgive you."
happened to the wife?
They split up. Let me get to it though. Look, let me get. I ain't done
No,
with this
I'm
story.
sorry. You was like he there with a new woman. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
cause
what
he
a new
left her.
woman.
He left her after that. But
Oh,
this one,
okay.
he didn't leave her because of what he thought with me. He called her cheating with a dude that stayed in the backyard, the house behind them.
The lawnmower man. Oh
The
Lord.
lawnmower man was smashing her in the back seat of his car. And my
Lord.
uncle walked up and caught her getting smashed in the backseat of the car.
Oh no.
So he left her for that reason, not for me. But he got a new woman here at Thanksgiving. He walk up to me, hey nephew, man, I forgive you, man. Like, it's all good, man. Hey, you did that, this and that. I'm like, bro, I ain't did nothing. Like, I ain't did nothing. You feel me? But he held that against me until he died. Like, I swear, it was nothing I can say that I ain't smashed this man's wife, man. And I didn't. I didn't. And you know what made me not tell him at the time? Because I wanted to tell him so bad. She said that my brothers are police officers and they don't like him already anyway. And I know my uncle, a
Wow.
2-time loser. He go one more time with a fella, he gone. Like, you feel me? Like, he done been in prison since he was 15 years old. So I'm sitting there
Mm.
like, she like, yeah, they don't like him. And like, my uncle be trying to beat on her or whatever. Like, and her brothers don't like him. And that's why I ain't tell him. And I know my uncle, he gonna snap when I tell him this shit.
Right.
So like, I'm like, I ain't know what to say. So I called my cousin to have my back to be like, cousin, you talk to Unc too. So if Unc ever call, you can always tell him, bro, like, I ain't doing that. But it was nothing nobody could say to this man to let him know that I ain't smashed his wife. Like,
Wow.
real for real. That man went to his grave, and that's my uncle. And I can tell how he vibe around me. Like, when he around me, this years is like 7 years later. I can tell how he vibe around me that he still feel that way, and I never did it. When it was nothing I could ever say to be like to like get through to him to let him know that I'm being sincere. Like, for real, I didn't do that.
Yeah. You know what I learned coming up? Oh Lord, look what my twin said, Raw. Twin and TMC. And
What
then
happened?
Carla, look with them. Twin talking about something. Tubi got the best black movies.
Oh, okay.
Who he talking to, Raw?
He already know what time it is.
And then Carla talking some, yes, Chris, bro. And then TMC talking some time. Yes, they do.
I the story I just told was like a 2-bit movie.
It was. So
Okay.
I learned something growing up. My auntie had to tell me, and then I actually went through it. I had a friend, like basically, okay, I had a friend. It's two things. I had a friend, and she was with her boyfriend. Well, the boyfriend used to like me and say inappropriate stuff. So my auntie told me, if you tell her, and then I used to see him cheating too. So my friend said, if you tell your friend, she gonna get mad at you, and y'all not gonna get along. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna pillow talk her. And I was like, okay. So when I did see him cheating, me not paying attention to what my auntie said, I went and told her. Me and her damn near got into a fight. She didn't believe me. And him and her was just fine. So, just staying out of, choose. What she say? Oh, I forgot what my auntie told me. But yeah, you can't come in between no relationship. You need to mind your own business when it comes to a relationship. And then she said, how you fix it is when you see him cheating, you go to him and you say, you need to tell her before I do. Give him a chance to come clean, before you lose a friendship. Yeah, but that
That's
story with your that
that's
story with your uncle was a Tubi movie. It was. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened to the wife? You ain't tell us that he got
yeah.
rid of the wife.
She ended up cheating, and then look, that ain't the end of it either. Like 3 years after they had done got their divorce or whatever, and they done broke up. He called her cheating and everything. This man, I get a phone call out the blue while I'm on the road driving and doing my road thing. I'm driving, and big wheels keep on turning, all that good
Right,
stuff.
right,
I
right.
get a phone call out the blue. It's my uncle. I see this man's name pop up on my phone. I'm like, oh snap! And y'all know the person that I am. I'm like, Unc called him to talk. What's up? All right, you feel me? Like, I'm happy to talk to him. He started talking to me good at first, like everything good. And he said, man, I got a question for you, man. I was like,
Oh,
oh Lord, bro.
oh
Like,
Lord.
damn, dog. Like, what, man? Like, I'm like, what's up, So,
Ask me any
like,
question but that.
look, this what this man. You wouldn't believe what he said to me though. He
What?
said, man, I say her name cause Unc did. Like, he was like, oh, Shalonda had reached out to me, man. Like, you think I should take her back? I said, Lord have mercy, man. I say, why you call me with that? I say that's up to you, man. Like, I say that's up to you. But I told him straight up, I said, but like from everything that happened, I said if it was me, I wouldn't take her back. But like that's like up to you for real, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting him to be calling me, asking me no junk like that. Like, should he take her back?
So
It,
that goes back to the question of the topic. When you missing somebody, how long do it take? See, that's a situation where she messed up. And for your uncle to call and ask anybody to think about getting back with her so you can go down the same road, because a hoe is a hoe.
facts.
She just need a new trick, and she done ran out of all her tricks, and she trying to call who she know that'll entertain it, which is her ex-husband. Like you said, she
And
was
you
a
know what? I messed up the story. I messed up. I gotta go back. It just came to me. He didn't go through her phone and found out that she was texting me, right?
right.
She told him.
What she
But she,
tell him?
she told him because I told her that, like, hey man, like, stop sending me stuff like this. Stop communicating with me. And I guess she felt like I was going to go tell him.
Right.
She told him.
Oh.
That's how that's I messed that part up in the story.
So she told him what? Because nothing
She
happened.
told him, like, I don't even really know what she told him. I just know he found out through her. I don't know the exact conversation they had. Like, I don't know none of that.
So when
What
he
I do
came to
know
you,
is
what did he say she said?
he told her when he came to me, he was on some junk like, hey man, like he was trying to get me to confess. Like he was saying stuff like she told me everything, this here and that. Like, you
He
know what I'm saying? And I'm
fishing
sitting
to
there
see
like,
what you
what the
gonna
hell?
say.
Everything like she and I'm like, now I'm looking guilty because I didn't tell him. But I told him what I told Monk. I say call my cousin Shad.
Mm-hmm.
I say because I've been keeping Shad from the time it happened. Shad knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't tell nobody else in the family. I just told Shad because Shad was gonna be my witness to this shit to be like, man, cuz told me about it as soon as it happened. Like, he ain't did nothing. Like, you feel me? So,
Yeah.
and then when he talked to Shad, that's when he started calling like everybody around the family, telling everybody that I was messing with his wife, bro.
Man. So see,
That
that's why I say
that
just
had
be
the whole family
honest.
looking at me crazy.
Yeah. That's why I say people need to just be honest. Like when I know it's in the past and I ain't say wrong, but when she did that or said that or sent you the picture, you should have been like, Uncle, look,
I should have. But
you
what
know,
made me not do that because she was saying my brothers is the sheriffs and they don't like him already. And I know how my uncle gonna whoop her, man. Like he gonna beat her. You
oh,
feel me?
okay.
So I'm
Well,
like,
you should have at
damn.
that time. You should have blocked that motherfucker so she wouldn't have been seeing you one
But I
picture.
was mad at him, so I was listening to her. Like that's what I was saying. Like I don't know. I was
Yeah.
just sitting
Okay.
there. I was just getting the earful because
Right.
I was mad at me and him had smoke at the time.
Right. Okay.
But I ain't expected to go that far. Like when she started sending me them pictures, that's when I was like, damn, like what should I do right now? It never crossed my mind. Like I could have went over there and knocked up, beat up back in, like for real. I could have went over there, flipped up, twisted up, turned up. I could have did all that there. But
Cause
I
your
did
uncle did say he would do that to y'all.
he would do it, and that's what my cousin said. Like, cuz, hey, he did say that, but I was like, man, I ain't finna do that jump, bro. Like, you know what? Cause like we say, it ain't no rules to it, but like it was rules because they was married for real, man.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, like I ain't know what to do in that situation. I was just like, damn. Only thing I was thinking in my head was like, why me and Unc gotta have smoke right now, like type shit, like you feel me?
Right.
But like that's what it was, man. And like I never do nothing. Even if I'm mad at somebody, that's what I learned from that.
Yeah,
I
see,
never sit back and listen to their spouse or anything
right.
like that. I'm not doing that.
Like I told you, I had to learn too. I didn't listen, and when I told my friend, we almost fought, and I lost my friend. So it
Father
didn't
said,
it didn't
yeah, you
pay
should
off.
have blocked her. I should have blocked her ass. But by the time
Yep.
I did block her, it was too late. It was too late. And she went and told, I don't even know what she told him. But like she
Right.
told before I could.
But then, like you said, your uncle came fishing, trying to get you to tell,
Right.
anyway. So he was trying to play the game and see who's gonna tell what, see if the stories matched up.
It was a big mess, man. My mama was the only person standing for me. Like, man, I know he ain't. My mama called me and said, I ain't even gotta ask you because I know you ain't. You wouldn't do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, my mama was standing up for me to the family. Like this junk had family. I was an outcast of the family behind that junk for like 2-3 years, man.
Mm-hmm.
For like 2 or 3 years. And the time that I moved in, the time that I did move and go to the family get together, it was like when I walked through the door, look, man, all eyes was on me. Everybody turned and looked at me. I had cousins that when they saw me, they smiled because they ain't seen me in so long. They were just like, good. Like, I had aunties that was crying, man, come here, give me a hug. But I had other family members looking at me like, man, Chris messed with
Yeah,
Boosie's wife.
side out of you like a mug.
Chris messed with
So,
Boosie's wife. And then he's sitting there with a new woman.
ooh,
And then he come up to me on some, hey, I forgive you, man. Like, I'm like, bro, like, man, I just came for some of this good dressing with the gizzards in it, man. I came for some of this food, bro. Like, I came to see my people. I ain't come for this shit.
yep,
But like, everybody turned around and looked at me like when I came in through that door,
right.
and the looks on everybody's faces. For one, I had just, and this was like, man, look here.
You can only
Man,
imagine what they were saying when you're not around. That's where
right,
the looks came from. Like, what the
right.
fuck y'all saying
And
when
then
I ain't around?
my mama facing the mix of these people too, sitting there like, my mama sitting there, she always see me. She the one that I ain't hiding from, cause man, she just sitting there looking at me like, I'm glad you here, like you came, like, cause she was the one who really like taught me into going, and I wanted to go too, but like when my mama taught me, so I was like, man, I'm finna go. It been long enough, man. Like I know I ain't did nothing. But
Right.
like the look on the family member's face when I came through that door, it said it all, man. And I was just like, damn, right back to day one, right
Yeah.
back to the beginning of this shit. And I ain't even start this junk, like for real.
Yep. You know what? What else? I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sitting here looking at Carla and Brian as down here having googly eyes at each other and shit. I be cracking up. They be down there,
I don't
uh,
pay their ass
cake.
no
They be
attention.
down there caking and shit.
I be seeing them, but I be like, man, I ain't even finna put their comment.
I be in their business. I be all in their business. I
They put
be
it
in their
up there.
business. Yeah, Brad, I see you. Y'all talking some y'all learning something for raw. Y'all ain't listening to me? What the fuck? Cause I just read all y'all comments and put everybody in y'all business. Don't get me started.
I'm gonna start doing that on my other channel on 2 Raw Part 2. I'm gonna start doing my story times on there. I think that's gonna be a story that I tell tomorrow. It's gonna be a part 1, 2, and 3 of that joke.
Yeah.
But
So Carly, you not listening to me? You just listen to Too Raw.
I was
Don't
telling that
let
story. That's probably why they say that though. I was telling that long story about my uncle and
Yeah,
everything.
no, because I was finna say,
Yeah,
Carly,
too.
you said if we ever had some beef to let you know, and I was finna let you know I had some beef. So we could get it straightened out right here. Nah, she know I mess with her. That's my baby.
He said we
Uh,
listening to both of you.
Oh, yeah, Brian, you down there caking to your boo too. He down there multitasking.
That,
Raw.
that son did go down there to like, it did go back to like the topic too on some junk too, like
It
on the
did.
side. I
It
ain't even
went
trying
right
to
back to your
do that, but it
topic.
did go there.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And so again, it depends on what the person did. Is it worth rekindling, or did they kill it?
And
Was
love
it?
be so strong, it'll have you even think about going back to the people that done did the worst to you, boy.
Yeah.
it'll have you thinking about that, like going back to somebody who did you the work. Like I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, through y'all, I'm an open book. I'm about to put my book out anywhere in the next year. In the next this is time next year, my book gonna be ready to go. But I don't care, y'all. But look, this junk here, like even going through where I'm going through in my with my ex-wife and everything, that junk had me, my heart and my emotions was all over the place so much. It had me thinking about like, man, just go back and get with your baby mama with the kids, even though she got to had a baby by somebody else. And but then it's just like when I come to my reality for real, I be like, oh hell nah, like I'm definitely.
Right.
But it just be like it just had you, our emotions just have us just like going to places that we didn't. It have us in a situation that we know not right for us, like for real.
It do. So that's why we gotta stop and think about everything. And then when you think about it, you be like, oh fuck no. I see my twin been dropping jewels down there. And you are absolutely right. We can use her as a perfect example, but it's too many women and men think the grass is greener. So he said, Tia Maury, you are absolutely right. I hope and pray today's women can learn from Tia Maury, who thought that the grass was going to be greener on the other side, and listen to all her dang. Okay, listen to all her single friends. And now Tia Murray is more miserable than ever. And her husband is not.
So you know what? Well, I ain't gonna lie. I thought about this when I was driving down the road. I was leaving Texas on my last week, going out on my round trip for the week, right? When
I
I
got
was
you,
leaving,
Brian.
when I was leaving, I was thinking that same thing about like people who thinking the grass greener, and it don't
Yep.
even be in relationship wise, like leaving and going to be with somebody else. I'm talking about the grass could be greener by yourself. You think it is greener by yourself out here being a single person or whatever.
Yep.
When somebody think the grass greener, right? And I was telling myself, I feel so much better when I drive away from here than when I
Yeah.
sit here and do my breaks and gotta sit for 2 days off.
Yeah.
Cause I be like I told y'all, I'm right around the corner from like everything right there. It's like right there. I can walk there if I wanted to.
I
So I
wanted to
feel
say
like
something about that too, Raw, because y'all was fine dating with anybody. Dating is one thing, but when you live with somebody, you see a whole different side. So then you was able to see the 100% truth. Because if
facts,
you just come and spend the night every now and again, that's different. But once you move in and see how a person is for real through every season, through mad, sad, happy, through all of their emotions, you wouldn't know. Because when you
right?
first meeting, everything's good and sweet. You know what I'm saying? But you move in with the person and you get to learn in every mood swing and all of this and all of that. You was told one thing, but when you moved in, something totally different happened.
Yeah, that what I was saying too. Like, look, when somebody think the grass greener, right?
Uh-huh.
You put grass in between y'all. You create space. Put that grass in between there and tell them to eat it up, man. Like eat it up. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That you create distance. You distance yourself
Right.
and you just put grass down in between y'all and let them eat it up, man. If it's green for
Man.
you to eat, like eat it up, baby. Like you know what I'm saying?
I just feel like why even deal with the grass in between? Why you got to eat it? Why not have a conversation and say that, it's over, however cute little way you put it, and move on? Ain't no green, the grass is greener. If it's over, let it be over and go on to the other grass or fields or weeds or flowers or whatever the fuck you finna go to. So again,
Hey,
it's just
love
be
is in the
honest.
chat. Love feels so awesome when you can truly understand the other person, good and bad, in them facts.
Mhm. Because none of us are perfect. We have to, be able to deal or tolerate each other. But everybody we can't tolerate is just for a moment, for a few minutes, and then I got to go. But if that's your mate and you want to spend a lifetime with them or whatever, you do need to learn to. deal with that because people not perfect. My mate may have some things that I don't like either. So I'm sure I do some things that he don't like. But the love will have us still tolerating and support it. Even hobbies and stuff. It's things I like to do that my mate will not do. I would still like him to support me. And I'm not into sports and a lot of things men do, but if my mate is interested in, I'm gonna go and support him with a smile on my face, not knowing what the hell going on, but I'm there with my man, my man, my man. So it's about supporting your mate and being on the same page. Because if you're not on the same page, that could go wrong too. If you're not gonna sit down and talk about and try to get back on the same page, then that's a problem too. Some people just grow apart, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to break up. It's okay to move on. It's okay to figure out that this is not what I want to do anymore. Long as you have that conversation and then move on, it's okay. People ain't promised to folks. Even marriage don't keep you. So everybody think if I have a baby, it's gonna keep him. If I get married, it's gonna keep him. If I do this, get my body done, it's gonna keep him. If I do this, if he gonna do that. If a person wants to leave, they gonna leave. So that's why the other day when Gamma had her men's Monday, before you came up, she asked the man on the panel, like, he was like, honestly, I think he said like 85% of men, they cheat. And like for no other reason, they just gonna cheat. And I thought that was so unfair because us women, we would tolerate it, until we worn out. But that's why I feel like at this age, if I don't want to do it no more and you did a deal breaker, it's okay to separate and leave. I'm fine with it. We can be friends if you ain't do nothing too bad, but we ain't finna stay in this relationship. I'm not finna play happy, be unhappy for nobody. I'm not finna do that.
I
I ain't
thought,
got no money, no time, or no effort to be playing and faking and pretending I like you.
and you would be surprised what Carla just put right there. That's what everybody that know me. That's what everybody was telling me and shit. Like,
Let me see what she put. Let me read it. Well, I really thought Kim was the one for you. I'm sorry that you're going through a divorce.
and I want to say something on that too after.
Yeah, I read it, Carla. We all rooted for her. But like I told Tuar, just because he's a good person and she's a good person, don't mean that they should have been together. Good people could be good people, but just because, that don't mean y'all gotta be together.
I'm
It
gonna
was
I'm gonna
fun.
speak on that real quick, right?
Go ahead, bro.
This is the part that I well, from it going back to what I said earlier in this live, right? I think I feel the same way that you feel right now, Carla. The same way everything you just put right, I feel that, and it like she feel that too. But when people put like I say, the red flag that I ignore was if anybody don't like my mama when they come around, they can kick rocks. So it was like, okay, we feel that way about each other. We could be right for each other, but if that other person ain't willing to put you first and to put like set boundaries in between this person here, they mama or whatever, like you know what I'm saying, like that, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. Like everything that was going on, Kim could have tolerated that stuff because she was tolerating it. That's why I know what it is. Like it's her mother couldn't tolerate it. Her
Yeah.
mother was in her ear, like and she
Yeah.
was people that were raised by her mama, and her mama always said that, "Oh, my children are going to obey me." Like
Yeah.
it's like I can't make you feel I love you, you love me, but like your mama don't like me, and you gonna stand, you gonna obey your mama.
Right.
Basically, like, you know what I'm saying. So if you're gonna do that, be with your mama. That's the way I'm at with it right now. Like,
Yeah.
your love
And
couldn't have been
some of us,
that if
yeah,
you gonna
some
put.
of us are different. Kim feel like that, but some of us like me, um, I don't want to live with my mama, and my mama didn't want to live with me. We was just too, that's how we were, unless we was helping each other. But if I even if my mother was living with me, I still got the final decision. I still got the final say.
Right.
It's just like your mother and your kids. Like when my kids was coming up, they didn't want me, being in relationships and all of that. But then I realized that when y'all get older and I'm an empty nester and y'all done grew up and moved on, y'all got relationships and I'm sitting here by myself because y'all didn't want me to be with nobody. No, it don't work like that.
Them
When
and they
y'all
ain't gonna be coming over there getting mayonnaise out your refrigerator.
right. So no, I'm not going to stop my life. I'm going to do what makes me happy, and nobody can change the way I feel or make a decision for me, not even my mom or my dad. Because if I want to be with this man, I'm going to be with him. And whether you like him or not, you know what I'm saying, until he do something to you or to me, then this is my decision. And if you going to talk against it, it ain't no conversation. That's just some of us, you know?
That's why the Bible tell you, like, when it's time for you to, when you meet somebody, you get married, you leave your mama aside. It tell you that in the Bible. You leave your mama and your dad and go cleave to your spouse.
Absolutely. Your
It tell you,
family is your family, which
yeah.
means you and your wife and your kids, not your mama and your daddy. And I hate to say it, when you marry your wife, you marry the whole family. When you marry your husband, you
Fuck
marry the
no.
whole family. That's a lie.
No, 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 no.
That's a lie. Cause I'm screwing one person and I'm helping one person. I ain't screwing your daddy and your brothers and all of them.
You
I'm
married
not
into
doing
the
that.
family of this circle that we just that we creating right here.
Yeah.
When you marry somebody, y'all start a family. Family,
Yeah.
we got the definition of family, I guess, like confused some way. Like some people just say family, oh cousins, aunties, brothers, sisters. Family be like husbands and wife, like that's a family too. Like you got
Yeah, and
immediate family and you
you get
got
to create your own traditions with your family and
right.
get to raise your kids the way you want to. For an example, my grandparents, um when they're younger age, they did some things, they messed up on some things. So I just learned a few years ago that everybody mamas and daddies, they're not perfect. So I my even me as an example, but when my uncle got older, because of the way he was treated, he said, this is not how I'm going to treat my family. I'm going to do A, B, and C. He didn't even his girls never got a whooping because he remembered the whoopings he used to get. He didn't like that, the way he was talked to, the way he was treated. He didn't like that, you know. So even my mama, she was drinker. She was an alcoholic. So even right now today, I shy away from liquor because I grew up seeing alcoholics all through my family, and I didn't want to be an alcoholic. But then we point the finger. I don't drink alcohol, but I smoke weed. So I ain't no better than them. But when we growing up and we see certain things, then when we get our own family, we get to create whatever we want to create. So like you said, you're right. That's our family. But it get deep out here with all of this. That's why you gotta create boundaries and rules. But then also too in different um what I want to say, different cultures, they feel different than us. The Mexicans, the who else? It's certain races that they do live with the parents, that they do live with the family just to save money and just to live.
Them
You
damn Jamaican
know,
like the shit I just got out of. They own that. They bought that.
right.
They do that.
Yep. So it's certain cultures that do it. But it's a lot of people that I couldn't wait till I grew up and to get my own. I couldn't wait to get out and to be on my own so I could take care of my kids and me and do what I want to do, how I want to do it.
I guess it's our black tradition, American tradition. How we was raised to get grown and gone. Like
Yeah.
we couldn't wait to leave the nest and be like, man, like I guess like other cultures and stuff like that, they got a lot of structure and stuff like that. We had
Mhm.
structures too, but it was just like we just couldn't wait to be out on our own, like to get grown and gone, like to get out the house. And it's
Yep.
like a lot of, and we be like, my mama can come stay over here, but like it gotta be in some dire need type job, bro. Like some
Yeah,
people
we
won't
helping
even
each
they
other
mama
out.
stay with them at all. Like even if they mama, they're like, man, they'll go look high and low for their mom. They'll come out of pocket and go get their mama somewhere to stay so their mama don't gotta stay with them. It's
Yep.
people out there that'll pay their mama bills to keep them out of their household. Like, look, I help you with this. Like,
Exactly. And
you know what I'm
twin,
saying?
you right. You are right, twin. You married to your wife, not that family, that brother, sister, cousin, none of that. That's not true.
Facts.
That's not true at all. And the family get that twisted. And also, what I've learned, like say if I was married or was in a relationship, if me and him get into it, you don't run and tell your family. Because the next day or the next 2 days, when y'all been and made up and moved on, and now you done told your raggedy cousins and your sister, and they still holding grudges, and y'all done moved on. You need to keep your business to yourself. Stop telling them your business because other people will hold on to a grudge way longer than you. And then they get to judge your mate and always pull up. Remember he did this and remember, well, I done forgave him 10 times over. And you still stuck on that. Girl, that happened 2 years ago.
And then you be telling people who already got a problem with that person from the jump.
Right.
So that's why
And look,
family
and
don't.
they relationship, either they ain't got a relationship or they miserable in their relationship. So
Yeah.
they don't have any good advice to give you anyway.
And then sometimes people they cannot want this person for you. As soon as they get an opportunity to get in there and put their 2 cents in, it comes in one of them times when you go looking for advice or venting to them people. If you
Yeah,
ever
you
go
can't
vent to
do
them,
that.
put their 2 cents in, they gonna be like, all right, bet. I've been waiting to try. I ain't want them to be together anyway, type junk. Like, you feel me?
Yep, just some raggedy stuff. And you really shouldn't ask nobody that's not happy anything. Because if you talk to an unhappy person, you gonna get some negative advice. But if you talk to somebody that's happy and and like and they living their life the best they could, I
And
ain't
the
say
vent
perfect.
stuff, you feel me?
You gonna get a whole nother answer. A whole nother, it's just gonna be different. So you got to be careful who you talk to and who you share your information with anyway. Yeah. No, I can't do that.
Facts.
Mr. Picklefoot, what you talking about, honey? We didn't talk about so much. Yeah, you just got to watch your friends and family. That's why it's just street codes because it's hurtful to people that move on with your family or your friend. It don't feel good, especially if you have feelings, been in a relationship for a while. And my thing is, if you know I'm with him, you getting beat the fuck up. Now, if you don't know and he lying to you saying he's single, that's different. Then he gonna get beat the fuck up. But if you knew I was with him, no, both of y'all gonna get this. Raw.
I'm here, E.
Oh, I finna say you fell asleep on us?
Yeah, nah, I ain't go to sleep. I've been asleep all day.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm up late, 2 o'clock in the morning doing the live. Hey, man, I want to say shout out to those train riders, too, man. I just went on here and checked my video just now. It's like at 548 views, man. Like, shout out to
Let's
all
go.
the man. Yeah, the train riders
Yeah.
be coming through showing love like a mug, but
Shout out train riders.
For real.
And then it's just everything that you doing. We in that content creator group. It's like everybody's coming by to show you love for real. So it's not just the train riders. You know they do a lot, but it's you got a lot of people peeping in. And I asked Gamma too. Remember we was wondering like when you get off live and a few minutes later, we may see a few likes, but then when we a few views, then when we look at it a little minute later, you be having 427. We be like, where did that come from?
Yeah,
But then Gamma said then I just real I said, you know what? The YouTube and the internet is so big around the world. Millions and millions of people may see it. So it's just not us seeing it. It's other people catching it too and liking it. So it's just good that the support you got is wonderful, but it's good that other people is looking and watching too. Yeah. But them train ride, love that song you got for them. All of that. Train rides was dope as fuck. They come in with straight energy, ready to party, knowing you gonna clown. Knowing you gonna clown.
yeah, facts. And the video got over 100 likes too, so y'all
Yeah,
appreciate it.
that's what's up. Appreciate all of it. I was
Hey,
on Rita Live earlier, cracking
they
up.
different, man. They different, like for real.
Yeah, Rita
Yeah,
ain't
I'm
got
talking about,
no sense.
and Rita just don't know how blessed she is, man. Like she know it, but like you know how sometimes like we can be like we can look at people and be, especially our friends. We can look at our friends and be like, dang, he blessed, bruh. And that person wanted, they'll be so humble to the point where they'll be like, they don't even, like, they'll be like, what you talking about, man? Like, I don't even feel like I'm normal. Like, you feel me? You be like,
Yeah,
other people look
and
at
they
you like,
just some
nah,
good
bro, like, you
people.
ain't normal, boy. You like extraordinary, like, for real.
Them
Like,
train riders, they support hard with
they do.
each other, with whoever they gonna support, and they be on point.
Mm,
They be on point with shit. They keep receipts. They gonna remind you of how what you said and what you did, and you just gonna be left on stupid.
and that's what friends for, man. Like,
Yes.
that was exactly what friends for. I ain't gonna lie, them folks over there, man. Like they got some, they got it over there, man. They got it.
Yes.
They really
A
got it over
whole party. You can't even have a bad day going over there to try me now. Ain't no bad day.
there. And I ain't gonna lie, like I did go. It's hard to have friends, right? And y'all, you be hearing, you notice these people got your friends got beef with somebody, right? You know your friend over here beefing with somebody. It's hard not to go look at these people to see what they saying about your friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I done been over there too, and I'm like, it just ain't the same. Like it ain't the same. It ain't the same like energy over there. Like, and then it just feels so. Not just because they talking about people that I know, but it just be like, man, it done feel. It just be so different, man. Like when I go over there and I sit there and I listen to the pig talk. You know what I'm saying? It just be like a dark. It be so dark, like you get a draining feeling, like for real. Yeah, I think you feel. Hold on, we posted. It never be the same. Like those dang on train riders don't play over there. They stick together always. Fact. You better not go over there thinking like you better not never go over there thinking like you finna just go fight one of the cousins or something over there. Boy, I'm talking about everybody gonna be on your head. Like like for real. That's hey look, hey E, I was just telling everybody that's one of them houses that you don't pull up to. You gonna have to fight the whole family over there, boy.
Man. But I was finna say about Rita, like all the time that I've known her, I can say we, but I'm gonna speak for myself. I've been around her long enough to kind of see her character. and I've been around a lot of other people. Once you learn somebody's character, then you can base it on if you mess with them or not. Like Rita just she just that friend, she gonna tell you, you know how she feeling, that's it. You can accept it or not. But she also I ain't seen Rita, me personally, I haven't seen her start anything. But I seen her finish that shit. I seen her finish it. And when she get to sounding like other folks, that'd be funny as hell. Cause she sounds just like the people she trying to sound like.
I don't know who she be sounding like, but this the voice I always hear her say right here. Right, I'm gonna try to do it, y'all. When she say shit like, she might say, uh, 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 what can I say? I don't want to say nothing crazy and not sound like the people. I'm sitting there. I can't stop smiling right now. She be like, you know, you dead wrong. Over there starting stuff with the wrong
Hey you
people.
guys.
It
Hey
be
you
like,
guys.
yeah, she be doing that little jump like that. I'll be like, man, look at him.
No, what be cracking me up when she sing, "Come on over, come on over, come on over to your auntie's house." Oh my God, Rita fool!
Yeah, she funny as hell, man, for real.
My Mr. Figures are really gonna ride you and dance. Yep, Rita is one in a million, baby. She cracks me up.
And then
She
she'll
got
turn around and pray for you, boy. I'm talking about, hey,
man, man,
man.
them calls she be making. She be making them calls.
Hey, hold on.
But
Hey, hey, talk to the people. Y'all finna go get some coffee out the store real quick.
okay, I laugh at Rita when she doing them calls when she call the police and she be telling on them people and she I don't know how she do that, but that is funny as shit. Rita is a whole clown by herself. Let me read some of these comments. Oh, I got you. I understood now. When you said living with parents, I understand now. Yeah, that's a no. We can help our family and friends, but living there, that's a difference. I like the old sayings when you mess with one, you mess with all of them. Right. That's some train riders, and they mean that. Rita gonna ride you and down at the same time. That's her, Carla. I be hard down laughing. What you say? I be hard down laughing at Rita. Yeah, I swear I get a laugh every time. And it's funnier, like some people like Raw or somebody else don't know who she's talking about. But it's extra hilarious when you know who she's talking about. Too dang on funny. Okay, I'm trying to go back to the I think we got most of the comments. But yeah, I'll take this time and say thank y'all for hanging on in, talking to us. Mr. Picklefoot, we do be waiting on you to come and cut a rug up in this chat. We can count on you to do that. It's good seeing you, twin. It's been a minute. You came in and talked. We can tell how you talk. I don't care how many times you change your name. I want you to know that we know who you are because the way you type is we can hear the way you speak. So we know you. We know who you. And we got Jason too, Carla. Remember my brother Jason? He changed his name all the time. But we can tell by the way his talk too who he is. Oh, Mr. Pickle, you finna go? Good night. We enjoyed you too. Support Joseph forever. Brian is a musician. Brian can sing it to Carla. You know, Brian got that talent. So Carla, tell Brian to sing it to you. Not just listen to it. Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about, y'all. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I said I was gonna stay till 1 o'clock, but you know how we get to talking and time just it just goes by so fast. Twins always that. I know, twin. I know when my twin coming through. You could change your name all you want to. You are still gonna be you. You all have any plans for tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow? I need to be. I got to be up at 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna be tired. Twin, Carla, Brian. Is Brian still here? Did he go to sleep on us? Cause I ain't seen him comment in a minute. Yeah, that's our little brother that came through. What was the other? Trying to think of the one that boxed Carla. Oh God, I forgot his name. Yeah, Mr. Pickerfoot. Good night. But how you been, twin? How's the family and stuff? What's going on? And are y'all ready for the holiday? And who's cooking? And what's one of y'all favorite dishes that y'all can't wait to eat? I know I'm gonna make my macaroni, my baked macaroni and cheese. I can't wait to eat that. And I'll probably make me some dressing Sunday. I really don't wait on holidays to cook a meal. If I want some dressing in the middle of the year, I'm gonna make it. My Sunday meals be like that. I cook soul food all the time. So I've been and had Thanksgiving and Christmas before Thanksgiving and Christmas even come. But what dishes are y'all ready to taste when Thanksgiving come? Are you gonna cook? Are you gonna go to a family house? Are you having a Friendsgiving somewhere? What do you guys have planned? I plan on going for Christmas. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do too much. My birthday is the day after Christmas. So I plan on going to Texas to stay with my cousin for a while for my birthday. And I might even stay to after New Year's. Cause I'm trying to run from this cold, y'all. I can't stand this cold and this snow and this ice here in St. Louis when the weather get the weathering. So ain't nobody cooking or eating on Thanksgiving. Y'all just gonna grit your teeth. What they used to say? Poke out your mouth and grit your teeth. That's what my family say. My favorite is the stuffing. Carla, black people don't eat stuffing. We eat dressing. Cornbread dressing. You eat stuffing, Carla? So are your mom gonna help you cook, or is it just gonna be you cooking by yourself? Do you have siblings, Carla? I never asked you that.
I'm back, y'all.
Okay, I just asked them what are their Thanksgiving plans. Do they plan on cooking? They going to family house? Then I asked, what is one of the favorite dishes y'all ready to eat? And I said, I'm ready for my baked macaroni and cheese. And I'll probably make some dressing Sunday because I can't wait to Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving next week, ain't it?
Yep.
It really done popped us on us. Okay, Carly got two brothers.
Next Thursday.
Oh, I'm allergic to bananas, but I love how that sound. Twin say I promised my boys chocolate chip banana pancakes in the morning. Thanksgiving on their family in South Carolina. I'm making lobster mac and cheese, and her pops wants me to do oxtail. It's oh my God, I should have never read that.
Oh my.
Twin,
Well, look at
can you?
y'all got jealous right now, boy.
Yeah, twin, can you come pick me up so I can eat with y'all?
Hey man, I come to South Carolina, bro. Tell me the address. I'll pull up because I ain't got no.
Man, all of that. Man, I wash dishes. I clean up after all of that. I just need a plate.
This gonna be the first year I ain't got nobody to chill with too on Thanksgiving, like bro.
Uh,
I'm gonna be by myself.
well, we
Man,
gonna
man.
have to we gonna have to FaceTime. You get you a plate somewhere. I'm fix me a plate. We'll have dinner together. Shit,
Yeah,
straight up, we'll do that. Carly, it's next week. It's coming up so quick.
for real, man.
Next thing you know, it's Christmas. Carly, the year is over with. I
Yeah,
say every when Halloween come, I'll be like, it's a wrap. The year is over with. We was just having Halloween. Now we finna hit Thanksgiving next week, and
that's
then Christmas.
wild right there. Now that's wild. It was just Halloween,
It
y'all.
was just Halloween.
Like just Halloween.
As soon as Thanksgiving is over, it's gonna be Christmas time.
And then New Year's right there, so it don't take no time to get there. Like
No,
this year done with. The next after Christmas is done.
and so it's like for the people that cook, like we be in a time crunch because you cook all of that Thanksgiving, and you got a couple of weeks to get ready for Christmas, and you got to go through it all over again. Yeah, that'd be a lot. That's a lot of cooking.
All right, my ass. I know I'm gonna be crying on Thanksgiving and stuff, bro.
Twin, we're not asking you what you cooking no more.
They got a
You don't
prime.
need to answer none of the holiday cooking questions. He told us a prime ribeye on Christmas. You know what?
Hey man, what's your Instagram, man? I want to see that. I gotta see all this stuff. I want to
I've
see.
been saying, can you at least email me a plate or something?
Yeah, like I know you're gonna share a plate on Christmas. Like, man, come on now. What's your email, Chris? What's your email
Man,
or Instagram, bro?
my email is my name. It's Erica Johns 103 at gmail.com. I want to know, like Joe.
Hey, now you're gonna be having those people who've been trying to contact you. Now they finna find your ass. You
That's
gonna get
fine.
this Mr.
That's
Boss. This Mr. Boss, what's the name? B. You know who this is. Check this
you
out. Now
know
I
they
was
can
looking
they
for
can they can
I was
talk.
looking for them eyes over there, but like now you got me the email. I found
Yep.
you.
The problem is if I talk back, you can email on me the fuck you want to. But
That'll,
am I gonna talk back?
that'll be some real stalker activity.
Yeah, but twin, I'm gonna talk to you though. I just need to see that plate. You talking about Christmas, man? Look. So what you quick? I'm gonna ask you one more question. I hope you don't hurt my feelings. What about New Year's Eve? What you cooking for New Year's? Cause
Gotta
that's
have collard
that's
greens.
another meal.
All black folks gonna have some collard greens cooking on New. You gotta cook collard greens on New Year's Eve.
Yep, you gotta have some pork. You gotta have some black eyed peas, and you gotta have the
Yep.
greens.
Got peas and collard greens. You gotta have that.
Yeah.
What y'all put in y'all collard greens though? Like the seasoning. What type of meat?
Well, with me, it just I don't like smoked meats. I don't like that. I
What?
put Yeah, I don't like that smoked. That flat. I don't like that.
What?
Yeah, but I take give me a ham hock, give me some turkey tails, some turkey necks, some neck bones, some pigtails, some pig feet. Put anything in that goddamn collard greens.
Now I like the smoked neck bones and them collard greens. Boy, look at here, boy.
Yeah, but
What?
see, a lot of people now they choicey. They don't eat pork. You
This
know,
what I want.
so
This what I want to understand. I want to ask y'all the cooking ladies this question. I never could understand this, John. I never.
what?
I got. I done ate some greens from my auntie house. My auntie Nanny, my grandma's sister. Now check it out.
Hmm.
How do y'all cook? How do y'all get the bone to get soft on the damn that be in that smoked meat in them neck bone like?
Oh, you got
The
it. That's
bone
the slow
them broken
cooker.
like the bone just like crumbled like like I
The
don't.
slow cooker or the slow cooker or that crock pot. You gotta let that sit in that oven, baby, all day. You gotta
Talking
cut
about the
the cut.
bone be soft, it just breaking when you bite it. You just be like, damn.
Yeah, that's slow cooking. That's not no quick hour or two. You cooking that all day, all night. You could put that and wrap that in a foil, put that in the oven. That's not on the top of the stove. That's a oven work or a crock pot work. Even that pressure cooker may work, but that's new. We ain't have pressure cooker back in the day. So that's slow cooking in that oven or in that crock pot. That's how you get it
Ready to
tender.
pull the bone out your mouth, you done crumbled it up in little tiny pieces. You like, dang, that bone
When
just
you
broke
pick
like
that
that.
bone up, baby, and that meat just fall up off of it.
Coming up off of that joker, man. You be like, God dang.
Yep. I put pigtails. Yes. Yes, Carla.
What she
Oh,
said,
she said she put them in there, but she don't eat them. Well, that worked for me. I eat your pigtails. Carla, I just made some fried pigtails a couple of weeks ago. So once I boiled them and got them, soft and how they supposed to, and then just like you do your chicken, I put my flour. I season my flour before even with my chicken. I don't never just use plain flour. So I season my flour, and just like chicken, you'll drop them pigtails down there. You'll get that flour good and stuck on there, and you fry it like a piece of chicken. And you just let it get golden brown because the pigtail is already done. Let it get golden brown. You take that off, baby. Get you some pickles and some onion and a piece of bread. Whew. Yeah, I eat it, but it's not what I wouldn't do it at home. But if you made it, twin, or two raw them made it, I ain't gonna not eat it. I'ma eat it.
that's good too, Chris. Boy, smoked turkey wings and turkey legs in my collard greens. Boy, look here.
Yeah, that's some good eating right there.
It gotta be smoked to me, man. Like you say, you don't like the smoked meat, but boy, it gotta be smoked in them greens. Greens ain't greens without no type of seasoning meat in it, though. But like, it gotta be smoked to me, boy. Like I like them smoked neck bones, or like Chris say, them turkey wings or them turkey leg. Man, look here, boy.
Yeah, no, I ain't gotta have that smoke flavor. But long as you season that damn turkey tail, that turkey butt, that ham hock, them neck bones, any of that meat, it's still gonna be good if you know how to season it. And that's something too. Like now, I need to bake me some chicken, and to get that broth for my dressing, I'm gonna bake that chicken and just keep that broth. So when I do make my dressing, I have some real chicken broth and not that store bought shit. You gotta save that broth.
You say you don't eat pork.
So with the people that don't eat pork, that's when I'll put, because I love pork. To me, that pork flavor beats that turkey any day. And I really ain't crazy for turkey anyway.
I'm not a big pork fan, but like pork do taste good. Like it's collard greens, like for real.
Yeah.
It,
But then, for people that don't eat it, you got to put that turkey in there so they can enjoy it as well.
but greens ain't greens without no hot sauce either. But what kind of hot sauce y'all put on y'all greens?
Red Hots is mine.
You mess with the Frank Red Hot.
Yep. That's
I got
all
that
in my cabinet.
Louisiana or that Crystal. Crystals is my go-to though. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
I use Crystal, but my go-to is Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything.
I ain't no fan of the Frank's Red Hot, but I am in Florida. You ain't gonna go to nobody's house and see no other brand of hot sauce in nobody's house but Crystal. That's it.
Yeah. One
Crystal hot
of them
sauce
is
is so
really,
popular in Florida.
what is that
They
other one
don't
I
put it on
get?
the shelf in the dollar store. You got to get it from behind the register. You got to ask for it.
Well, damn. One of them is really, really vinegary. I like
That,
vinegar, but I don't want no that vinegary taste in my hot sauce.
yeah, that's that Crystal. I think Crystal is more vinegary than any of the other ones.
Twin,
Louisiana.
tell me about it. Ain't that bacon crack? So sometimes you can fry bacon and use bacon as your meat in some greens.
I ain't never
Bacon,
heard nobody put that in the caller. She say green peppers
green peppers with
in her
mine is
collard
hot.
green.
Yeah, Yeah, green pepper. I do that to me. I do that too. Onion and green pepper, and my collard greens. I do that too, Carla. That's just more flavor. And then sometimes when I make my greens too raw, believe it, even Sweetie, I told Sweetie, because I said I really don't have to even have meat if you know how to season it up. You saute all your veggies that you want to put in there. Some people even put the jalapeno peppers in there. So if you want to use your onion, your green pepper, your red pepper, what did I just say? Jalapenos. So and your garlic. Once you saute that up and that's good and sauteed, then you pour them greens over it and man, that's some good eating. You ain't gotta have that meat.
Oh yeah, while we got everybody here that's mostly from this channel here, from our
Hmm.
channel, we can tell them about the traveling live that we gonna be doing with Gamma and them too. Like I think it's December what? We're gonna be doing a special holiday live, like doing a traveling
I
live.
think it's the 7th. Don't give me the line.
7th, yeah, I think it's December 7th. Y'all can come check us out and y'all gotta follow us around. Y'all gotta follow us from here. We're gonna be traveling from everybody who in the content creators group. We all gonna be doing lives throughout the day, and we gonna be jumping live to live, and then we gonna end it on Gamma's live. And everybody, if you want to win your prizes, whatever the prize may be, cash or a gift or whatever your prize may
Hmm.
be, if y'all want to win a prize, you gotta travel to all them lives because the questions that she gonna be asking is gonna be questions that's gonna be stuff going on in all of our lives. So you
Right.
gotta be paying attention and you gotta jump live to live in order to win your prize for real.
Right. And I think each video is gonna be like 10 to 15 minutes, and then she gonna go to the next channel.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be good and interesting.
So
So
y'all can
like just
them
say if
brothers in the
if you
chat for us and let her represent because me and E gonna be on there.
right. So and that Carla, yeah, red hot peppers. That's why I said jalapenos. If you use the red peppers, that's fine. That spice and that hot. Cause even if I don't have peppers, I'm gonna put some red hot pepper flakes in it. So yeah, the man above just posted. He probably just posted, and we need to go check on our. I just wrote him and commented on one of his videos. But y'all, we gotta remember the man above. He still be putting his videos out. We still gotta go
Well, you
support
should have
our
seen me
brother.
running to the screen right here. I thought you said he just commented on here. I'm gonna say the man above. Well,
No, he just did a video. That's what made me say we gotta go check on our brother. He was a big support of ours. He made you notice me because you was ignoring me, black Joe Black. Yeah.
it'd be dope to get everybody to come back like we do a whole family reunion over here.
Yeah.
Everybody got to pull. And you know me, the ops can come too. Like anybody who ever fell out, we all can pull up to.
You know what? Bless your little heart.
We can fight again if y'all want to too.
Bless your little heart.
Nah, we ain't got to fight no more.
Yeah, Carlos, them greens gonna be good at your house, baby. I know they is. Yeah, but my family love when I make them greens, that dressing, and that bacon. Well, I can't even complain. I be like, what y'all want? They be like, anything you cook be good. Like, can you tell me what you want though?
I mean, they want everything. Just cook,
Right,
man.
from food to dessert. Yep, they want it all.
And I tell my auntie, man, I'm just coming to eat. And like, cook, I'm gonna beat her.
Right. Because
I'm from
when I was growing up,
I don't know.
a lot of people, my mother, she was a good cook. So she would be like, Nikki, go in there and make this. And so out of laziness, I'd be like, Mama, I don't know how to make that. She'd be like, well, you going to learn today. Come on. So whether I was lying or not, I couldn't just say I didn't know how to do it, or she was going to show me right then and there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. And my cousin Simone, my auntie is a good cook. But when I tell Simone those stories, she was like, girl, my mama didn't show me nothing. So now each holiday, I'm gonna be up there with her. Each holiday, I got about two or three cousins, including my son. that's gonna ask me how to make a certain dish.
And you
So I,
ain't tell,
huh?
you ain't gonna tell them either. Huh?
Yeah, I tell them.
Oh, I love.
The ones I talk to, I tell them. That's why I want to buy a journal from Granny K so I can write out my recipes and leave them, behind because I hate when I didn't get some of my mother recipes and I wish I did. So that got me, instead of them calling or wondering how I make this or that, I'm going to write them a cookbook of my recipes so they ain't got to wonder how I made anything.
I got an auntie who won't tell you nothing. She
Yeah,
gonna
no, not
tell you,
everybody. I don't tell everybody too raw. But like Ariana gonna call. I tell Ariana. I tell Anthony, and my cousin Simone. Who else be called friends? Now Simone has told her friend, if you need to know how to make anything, just call Nikki.
man, my auntie though, she gonna take you to the grave, and I say, auntie, you can't just die with all that. That
I
like you
had
got
the
that behind, man. Like you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying. But
I had the
sometimes
wrong
people
phone
can
in my
tell you
hand talking
exactly
to
how to
you.
do it. Sometimes people can give you their recipe and you still can't do it like them.
No, that's what I finna say. That happens too. I can give you the ingredients. It's still not gonna taste like my food.
Facts.
Because that's something you gotta taste as you go. You have to taste as you go. Cause I can tell you to put. See, our measurement be a pinch of this, a pinch of that. Put some of this, some of that. Wouldn't be like a teaspoon of this, a teaspoon of that. So you'll really have to sit down and really pay attention to what you do. And I tell
And
people cook
some old people ain't gonna tell you a teach, they're gonna say a pinch. What the hell is a
right,
pinch? Man, what's a pinch? Like
right,
they know how much they digging there and grab how much
right.
dropping that sucker to get it to taste how they be making it taste. Well, like it just be
Yeah.
something. It be something, bro. There's something about
And they just do it off
look.
the top of their head. They just know it because they
All right,
just do it.
it's
But I
the
like my
not
cousin.
the ingredients, man. It's the person who cooking it.
Yep. And it be my cousin, she wanna know how I make my candy yams. And I have to tell her, you have to cook the way your family like to eat. Some people want theirs real sweet, some people don't. Some people like to put a lot of vanilla. Uh, I don't think it's you can't mess up on the vanilla. It's just how your family like it. Some people don't like nutmeg. Well, don't put it in there. Some people like cinnamon. You got to add your brown sugar and your white sugar. So if you don't like, you just got to twist it to your family liking on a lot of recipes. A lot of people don't like mushrooms. So if you're making a meal that calls for mushrooms, don't put them in there.
I love mushrooms, man.
Me too.
I eat mushrooms by themselves. Well,
Man, me too, Raw. I will too. I'm going to start caring for the homemade potato cheesecake. Potato cheesecake and a sakatumi cake. Butter pound. I think her mom is making a 7-Up cake. I make cakes from scratch too, twin. And my favorite, everybody requests my caramel cake, my that 7-Up cake. I
hold
know
on,
that caramel.
7
Okay, and a lemon cake.
what's 7 Up cake about?
It's good. It's just made with 7-Up. It's made with 7-Up. That's it. And then the icing that you use is the powdered sugar, a little bit of lemon, and a little bit of 7-Up to make to make that taste. So it's just a cake you make with Sprite or 7-Up. And then when you making a cake from scratch, you can use flour, but you need to sift that flour like 3 or 4 times. But I'm back. I use Swan's Down cake mix. It's a cake batter that it's already not batter, the mix. It's already sifted. So you don't have to sift it so many times. And that cake is the softest, moistest. Oh my God, Tara. The last caramel cake I made, when they set that cake and opened the cake, I didn't even get a piece. That cake was gone, I swear, in about, it didn't take 3 minutes for the cake to disappear. And all I hear was, who made that cake? And then I get orders. I make money just off of just bringing the cake to an event. Because they going to want to know who made that cake and how can I get it. Yes, twin, that caramel cake and that lemon cake is fire. 7 Up fire. I love a double chocolate cake. I love a red velvet cake. My red velvet cake be so pretty and moist. But, bro, I got my cooking channel coming, bro. Y'all gonna see all of that.
Oh yeah, you can tell everybody about your channel.
Yeah, Carla, my channel finna come up soon. I'm really gonna after the my birthday and the holidays, that's probably when I really start doing it, raw. Cause I have videos for its cooking. I have videos of my birthday of me in Texas. I just have a lot of content. So our meetings really do help.
Yeah, for real.
Hmm. Sweet potato cheesecake. Yeah, you can do anything, Carla. Yeah. I can make a sweet potato cake. I can do that. But brother, I can't stay on too much longer. I got an appointment at 11:30. Man, I got to get up at 9.
Yeah, I'm finna end this. We done been on 2 hours already, man. It's already 2:30 in the morning,
Mhm.
and I ain't trying to
Yes,
have none of
sis.
y'all late for work in the morning. I gotta get up too.
Mhm. Corla, I'll let you know, sis. It's coming soon. I promise. I done got all my equipment I needed. I just got to make my first video. My first video gonna be this weekend. I'm gonna make y'all a St. Louis specialty. So yeah. But it's my time, y'all. I gotta say peace and her grease. Yeah, and I'm out of here.
All right,
Okay, good night, everybody.
all right, good night. So y'all know what time it is. I'm finna lay my black behind down and go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go back to sleep. Cause I gotta get back up in the morning and gotta start this journey. Now we gotta get on this road again. But all right. Chris saying goodbye to everybody. Talk about that cake. All right, y'all, man. Look here, man. I'll do another live tomorrow, man. We'll get that breakfast coffee in. Make sure y'all pull up for that too, man. Y'all pull up. Come show love on the morning show. We're gonna be doing a little coffee and conversations. Y'all be up early enough or whenever, like, and when y'all get y'all notifications, y'all run back over here. You feel me? But until then, man, I'm finna lay it down. I'm finna finish my little cup of coffee that I'm drinking right now. Then I'm finna just go back here and catch me some Z's real quick, and I'll be back up in the morning and we'll do another live. You feel me? So y'all have a blessed night, man, and y'all get y'all some rest. And I hope everybody see y'all tomorrow morning. And we're gonna drink that coffee in the morning, and we're gonna have all the conversations and talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, man, I'll see y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night, well / morning, depending on where y'all at. But good night, man. Love yourself, hug yourself, and don't forget to pray before you leave. And like I told everybody on the last lives too, I've been doing. When God wake us up in the morning, man, like let's try our hardest to like. I got a challenge going. I challenge everybody to do something pleasing in the eye of the Lord, like to show gratitude for Him waking us up in the morning. Like let's do something throughout our day, something that God will be happy that we doing. You know what I'm saying? And until next time, man, I love y'all, love yourself, and y'all hug yourself, man. And I'll see y'all in the morning. And we out of here. Facts, Chris, man. God be with you and your family too, man. All the time, bro. It's all love, man. Much love.